You're listening to TurkishSoccer.com's Turkish Football and Turkish Super League podcast. Hello, everyone. My name is Ahmet Turgut. Welcome to another edition of Turkish Football Podcast. Next 15 minutes, we'll recap what happened in the Week 11. We'll talk about Galatasaray's, Fenerbahçe's, and Beşiktaş European competition matches. And we'll also preview the Week 12 coming up. So it's a very busy season as we go into November. And it will be a Turkish Cups match coming up for the Turkish Super League teams also. So next couple months, it will be very busy for the teams in the Turkish Super League. But recapping Week 11, if we recap Week 11, we could say the unbeaten, the team with the perfect record, Fenerbahçe, lost that title. Galatasaray gained the first place, first time in this season after Week 11, and Beşiktaş, the chaos team, who is in chaos, Beşiktaş, still struggling after losing at home. Another point that we could get it out of the Week 11, Samsunspor, the only team that hasn't won a match, they finally won their first match after Week 11 in the Turkish Super League. Week 11 started on Friday and ended on Monday. And Friday, the Week 11 opened with Galatasaray Kasımpaşa match. Galatasaray beating Kasımpaşa 2-1 and getting the first place on Friday. On Saturday, İstanbulspor was at home against Pendikspor, and Pendikspor won this match, and this was their second match of the season, second winning match of the season. Samsunspor at home, like I said, won their first match against Hatayspor 2-1. This was their first match, first winning match of the season. Fenerbahçe at home, and Fenerbahçe really looked bad. I know that they had a lot of injury players, but Trabzonspor was better side, and Trabzonspor beat Fenerbahçe 3-2, and this cost Fenerbahçe team the first place, and they were unbeaten until this match with the perfect record 10-10. But after losing this match, not only they lost this match to Trabzonspor, they lost the first place to Galatasaray. On Sunday, Sivasspor was at home against Adana Demirspor, the third place team. They tied 1-1. Başakşehir at home, another team, is struggling at home against Ankaragücü, tied 3-3. Konyaspor, Fatih Karagümrük match went 1-1, also a tie. Antalyaspor, as I said, the chaos team, Beşiktaş, after going ahead, and then Antalyaspor came back in 12 minutes, scored 3 goals, and beat Beşiktaş 3-2. There was a lot of problems on the pitch. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, even on Monday. On Monday, Gaziantep beat Rizespor, and Kayserispor beat Alanyaspor at home 1-0. I was saying that there was a lot of problems on the pitches, all that Monday, Friday through Monday matches. The reason why, again, the Turkish referees. They are making big mistakes. The VAR system, the Turkish referees. TFF has to stop this. They have to train these referees better, or it is going to be a chaos this season. Because already all the clubs are talking about these referees. Every match, every weekend. Turkish football can't go on like this. So Week 11, we saw this was the first week we saw a lot of goals, 35 goals scored in the Week 11. So after Week 11, Fenerbahçe lost the first place, and Galatasaray captured the first place with 31 points, and Fenerbahçe is in second place with 30 points, and Fenerbahçe scored more goals, but they are in second place. Third place is Adana Demirspor. Even though they tied today, they're still in the third place with 21 points. And the fourth place team, the team that beat Beşiktaş, Trabzonspor, captured the fourth place. Beşiktaş fell down to fifth place with 19. There are three teams with 19 points: Beşiktaş, Trabzonspor, and Kayserispor. So the things in the bottom of the barrel, and Istanbulspor went down to 20th place, and then Samsunspor moved up one notch, went to 19th place, and 18th place team Başakşehir with 9 points, and 17th place team Pendikspor with also is 10 points. So things are really getting excited as we get closer to the end of the first half of the season. And the top goal scorers, after Dzeko scoring 2 goals, he has now 12 goals, while Icardi did not score in the past 2 weekends, and Icardi has only 10 goals. Now, before we go into week 12, I want to talk about the Champions League match, the very most important one. The first one, as you know, Champions League matches play on Wednesday, and Galatasaray will be traveling to, as a matter of fact, they're traveling to Germany today, and then Fenerbahçe and Beşiktaş will play on Thursday. So let's look at the games for them in the Champions League. Most important match, I would say, Galatasaray playing in the Champions League, representing Turkey in the Champions League. Galatasaray have 4 points, and Bayern Munich, after beating Galatasaray last week, and they have 9 points, and they are the top team in this group. And then this match will be happening on Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, New York time. So, looking at right now the way that Galatasaray captured the first place in the Turkish Super League, and then exactly not playing very good football. Still, I've been saying this. A lot of these superstars, they're not gelling, but in this past weekend, we saw Zaha, first time, that played very effectively in the Turkish Super League. Zaha scored 2 goals, and both of the goals, Galatasaray goals, were scored by Zaha. Now, players like Zaha and Kerem Aktürkoğlu, Icardi, and the midfield. Also, 1 point about the goalkeeper, Muslera. He was injured. He was out of the match against Kasımpaşa. And today, what we found out, he was in the training against Bayern Munich. He did practice with the team, and things are looking good. But before that, last night, Okan Buruk, Galatasaray coach, had a meeting with the second-string goalkeeper, Günay Güvenç, and he might play if Muslera is not ready. If Muslera isn't ready, and we might see Günay Güvenç in the goal. But seeing Muslera today in the practice and working with the balls, you know he has a shoulder injury. He might have to dope him up to play this match. We will see. Most likely, 80% Muslera will start against Bayern Munich. Now, Bayern Munich, coming from after losing the German Cup match against the third division team, and they won big in the German league, and then they are looking good in the last match. As you know, Bayern Munich could score a lot of goals. What format of the team that Okan Buruk is going to put out there is very important, especially defense. So Galatasaray at least needs a point, because after this match, they come back, play week 12. They will travel to Mersin to play against Hatayspor, and after that, there's an international break. After the international break, because the national team match is coming up, they will host Manchester United. So it is very busy season for most of these teams, especially for Galatasaray. So Will Icardi score against Bayern Munich in Germany? We'll see. So in Conference League, as you know, Fenerbahçe sits on top of their group with 9 points, and they will travel to Ludogorets, and they will play against Ludogorets, and that will be on Thursday, November 9th. Beşiktaş, the hopeless Beşiktaş, even in the Conference League with 1 point, will be at home against Bodo Glimt. Yes, Beşiktaş have only 1 point in this group, and they had very good chances to capture the third place in the Turkish Super League this past weekend after losing to Trabzonspor and losing on Sunday to Antalyaspor in Antalya after going ahead 1-0 and getting scored on 3 goals in 12 minutes. This is very sad for Beşiktaş. Beşiktaş in chaos. The fans don't like the committee that is in right now. They don't like the president. They don't like the committee. They want them to resign. And they don't like the Burak Yilmaz, the coach, the rookie coach. Yeah, I can't not see a team like Beşiktaş having a coach on the sideline doesn't have no pro license to coach. This is a shameful for Beşiktaş organization. And then after what happened during the match, Burak Yilmaz had the ball out. Eric Bailly, he pulled him out. It was one of the reasons why Beşiktaş lost this match. You cannot treat your players like that, Burak Yilmaz. You have to learn that. So those are the European competition matches. Week 11 will start on Friday, and Ankaragücü Antalyaspor match, Trabzonspor Konya match will be on Friday. Saturday, Kasımpaşa will host Kayserispor. Fatih Karagümrük will be at home against Sivasspor. Alanya will be at home against Gaziantep. And then Galatasaray will travel to Mersin to play Hatay. Sunday, Pendik will be at home against Samsunspor. Rize will host Istanbulspor. Beşiktaş will be at home against Başakşehir. Adana Demirspor will host Fenerbahçe. And on Wednesday, there's one postponed match that did not play because of the rainstorm. Samsunspor will host Istanbulspor on Wednesday, November 8th, which is tomorrow. So this is what's happening. I want to wish a lot of luck to Galatasaray on Wednesday and Fenerbahçe and Beşiktaş on Thursday. They are representative of Turkey in the European competition. So it is going to be as I said, very busy season. There was a couple coach changes, and as I know, I think Konyaspor has a new coach, and also Alanyaspor has a new coach. And after 11 weeks in the Turkish Super League, we have seen 11 coaches sacked. It is retread time in the Turkish Super League. We've seen retread coaches getting fired and going to other teams. This is another thing that Turkish Football Federation has to have some kind of rule. You cannot coach more than one team in one season. This has to be coming into law in the Turkish Super League. Turkish Football Federation has to straighten up with a lot of things, with the referees and with the teams that has been coached. One coach changes its team in one season, goes to 3 different coaches. This has to stop. TFF, Turkish Football Federation. So, good luck to Galatasaray, good luck to Fenerbahçe, and good luck to Beşiktaş in the European competition. We'll see you after the week 12. We'll probably do a little podcast after maybe these European competition matches played. Listen to my podcast wherever you listen to your podcast. Also, follow me on Twitter at Turkish Soccer And follow me on Instagram at Turkish Soccer. Also on Facebook, just Google